Welcome to the Elevating Leaders series, where we go beyond the headlines and straight to the people who are redefining insurtech and business transformation. We've caught up with the visionaries and the pioneers that are currently driving the industry forward, bringing you exclusive insights, strategies, and stories you won't hear anywhere else. If you're ready to go deeper, this is your front row seat to the future of insurance. I'm Miguel Edwards, and this is 5 Minutes.
There's got to be a role for the legislator here somewhere, right? I mean, there's reform that's necessary. Where are we on that journey?
Okay, so I'm not going to play political games around hiding around the fact that I believe in markets and market systems, and market systems work, right? But because of the lack of education, there's a distrust between the buying public and the insurance industry that's serving them. So they don't trust each other. Frankly, they just do not trust each other. And that shows up in the legislature, in the laws and the regulations that they pass. It's onerous. And I don't see light at the end of the tunnel around unwinding this. We were extremely fortunate last year to get the special sessions that unwound some litigation abuse.
Assignment of benefits.
Assignment of benefits, one-way attorney's fees. Those were very beneficial to the insurance markets of Florida. So the way I have understood how Tallahassee operates is, okay, let's take a couple of years. Let's see how this works out, and then we'll go to work again.
Right.
That kind of cycle is, I think we're like someone that's on life support system. Like, waiting is not an option.
Right.
It's just not. So, Tallahassee has probably the hugest influence in what's happening here, because they set the laws, they set the regulations, they set the culture on whether Florida is going to be an attractive place. So, part of our mission with the Insurance Advocacy Forum of Florida is we have to reach them. So if I have to do TikTok videos for legislators, I'm going to do TikTok videos for legislators. But at the end of the day, like, if you ask me, like, Nick, I'm going to put a gun to your head, what do we need to do? I honestly think, like, let the market work. Let the market clear. Let the market do what it wants to do. And, we can still have the Florida Cat Fund and some other things to kind of create a floor around that. But, I mean, there's the possibility that Milton could wipe out the Florida Cat Fund.
That's what it seems like.
There's that possibility.
Right. Yeah.
And now we're starting over again.
That's right.
So one way or another, whether you allow markets to kind of clear themselves, or we have this highly regulated system we're still going to go through peaks and valleys. That's the way it is. So the framework I would like to propose is something that stabilizes that. So we don't have to go through the peaks and valleys, which means in good times, right? We may need to have rate increases and maintain rate increases in good times.
Right.
So that in bad times, we don't have to have 50% rate increases and 100% rate increases. Like my goal is to make the peaks and troughs less severe and kind of stabilize that. But we're talking about hurricanes and random acts of Mother Nature. We can't control that. And so, we're talking about a global capital market. Florida is very sensitive to global capital. Most of the reinsurance that comes into Florida is from Bermuda.
Right.
It's not Floridian. Right. So, interest rates, global markets, those all play a role in here. So we will have cycles. Let's try to stabilize those cycles.
Thank you for joining this episode of 5 Minutes. If you've enjoyed our discussion, we'd love for you to share it with anyone else you think might find it interesting. Also, please subscribe on whatever podcast platform you're listening on, and hit that bell to stay on top of the game with our practical 5-minute episodes. We look forward to seeing you again next week.